Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Page Break Podcast with Rich and Brian. We're just going to do a short little blurb here on paying for publishing, payment plans, that kind of thing. And just, we never want price to be the thing that deters people from publishing if they really, really want to do it and do it the right way. Now, we can't give it away for free, and there's certain, pricing structures that we just can't do. But if things make sense, we can figure out how to work them out. So I'm going to let Brian jump in and kind of talk about some of those things and what we'd like to be able to do to help authors get rolling.
Yeah. So, just like anything in life, I mean, if you have the ability to pay it in full, um, there's a better chance of maybe saving a little bit of money, better chance of the project going, maybe a bit quicker. But also we understand that is not feasible, for everybody. So, we're happy to introduce, some payment plan options. Some we can do internally. Um, Depending on how far you want to stretch it out. But we have partnered with some additional companies now, Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay. Um, those are now all options for our with our accounting system, which runs through QuickBooks. So that's big news. That's really great. I mean, I can't tell you how many authors over the past 3 or 4 years I've heard, well, I wish I could pay it monthly or pay it over a year or whatever. Um, Now, those terms are not necessarily set by us. Um, I know that these different companies have different criteria as far as, we'll let you borrow a certain amount and we'll let you stretch it out over 4 months or 6 months or 12 months. I think I want to say either Affirm or Afterpay, I believe actually goes out to 24 months. But again, that just depends on your situation. You'll have I think, it may take 2 minutes to fill out just a quick application, but it's not, it's not like applying for a business loan or, a car or a mortgage, anything like that. It's a pretty easy process, and you'll know within about 15 seconds or so, if you're approved. But yeah, it's a really cool way for people to be able to get this going. And the cool thing is, it's not just publishing. Maybe you've already published a book, and maybe you want to add. Maybe you want to add a second edition. Maybe you want to add a sequel. Maybe you want to add an audiobook, or I mean, there's any number of things that we can help you with. And those things can be utilized by the payment plan system as well. So where you don't have so much upfront cost. We know as authors, once your book is out, you're looking for that additional return, or that I should say that initial investment return. And sometimes that's hard to get when you don't have a chance to get your book out there, or maybe you don't have a chance to buy books on hand, things like that. So those are all ways that we can, or that you as the author can utilize the payment plan system and definitely gain some traction while you're trying to recoup your initial investment.
Yeah, so I think those are options that, haven't been available for very long for authors. I don't know, maybe some of the other companies have got on board with those a little faster. Um, but, we for a long time, just like the authors, Brian said, authors call us all the time and go, man, we wish we could pay this out monthly. Internally, anytime we talk with a new author, Brian and I probably talk, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 times during the day. And I'll say, man, I just talked to this dude. He's awesome. He's got a great story. He just doesn't quite have, half and half to put down or whatever. But like, I would love for us to be able to do it. And, we have to pay the bills. So there is not a way we can do it realistically on that year payment plan or, where now we can. So we're excited because we think we're going to get to work with a lot of new authors that maybe didn't have that opportunity before. We're also going to launch, we've got a 2-package system. And we can send those to you. Email us or check out genesispublishinghouse.com. But our basic package, which covers all the things you would need to get a book to the market, we're doing if you don't qualify for one of those other services, we're doing $700 down and then split the other $1,300 up over 2 more payments. And then same with the $4,000 package, we're doing $1,000 down and split the other $3,000 up over 2 more payments. So we're trying to be as flexible as humanly possible, because we know that honestly, most people that talk to us would like to publish with us. And the one thing that kind of holds them back is, I don't have $4,000 all up front right now, but I really want all the bells and whistles. Well, maybe this internal payment option that we've got will make that a little more feasible.
Yeah, for sure. Or we'll get as creative as we need to. Maybe one of these other systems allows you, maybe you've never done it before, and they don't know what your track record is, so they say, hey, you can borrow $1,200. If we need to get creative with the remaining amount that you need, we'll find a way to do that. So just don't let finances be the reason that you don't get your book out, and get it to print, get it into readers' hands. Whatever we need to do, we will try anything possible, to find a way to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, there are some things, obviously, we have people all the time who say, well, can't we just split the profits of the book sales? Well, this is one of those ways that technically we can do that with Klarna or Afterpay or something. Is, it only takes about 2 months for us to make a book. And that means your next 10 months worth of payments after that, you could use your book profits to pay that. So I would recommend that if you have been interested in publishing or talked to us before and you just couldn't figure out how to make it work financially, look into this option, see if you qualify. And we would love to be able to help get it done.
Yep, absolutely. So, we're excited to launch this, and hopefully some of you listening will take advantage of it. And who knows, your book may be in someone's hands, before the Christmas season, or you can give it out for Christmas gifts and all that kind of stuff. So, if that's something that you're envisioning, the time is definitely now, because it is technically July 21st. So now's the time to get that book going, get it done by October or so, and have those books ordered and get those to the people that you want to get them to. Get them on Amazon, get them on Google, get them everywhere, Barnes & Noble, and have a good chance to sell your book in the 2026 holiday season.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you listening. Check us out at genesispublishinghouse.com. We would love to chat with you a little bit more about your book, but this payment plan edition is out.